then. I think I hurt my neck.
I don't know how I managed to get stuck like this. What the hell? Somehow ended up horizontally.
Kill me.
Alright, welcome back to the Simpsons Road Rage. I've unlocked a few people. I've been grinding off and on for like probably 2 weeks now. It's so ridiculous. Like, you have to get 1 million. I think I have like almost 800,000 or 700,000 right now, so got a few more to grind for, but I think this should be the last part. Been on rotation with different people. I kind of wish they had another more maps. It's like the same thing again and again. But we should be able to finish it today. Oh my gosh, so many times. Yeah, a lot of times I'll play it with the volume off, and I'll like listen to something else while I'm driving around. It's taking forever. There were a few times where I did get high scores or whatever, but yeah, so had an interesting situation. So like, I'm sure like people were wondering like, why were there was nothing uploaded for like almost a week now. Well, at this point it'll be 8 days, and like, oh, just take a trip, you go somewhere, do something amazing. Like, no. What happened was my computer happened to go out. I've had this for about, well, it'll be 10 years. I think I got it since college. It's like a MacBook Pro. And, with MacBooks, the only problem is that you can't really replace the battery by yourself. You can only replace, I mean, you can do it, but I frankly don't trust myself. I'm not skilled enough, I don't believe, to do that, so I had to take it in. So, I mean, it died unexpectedly, too. Like, I didn't have a chance to prepare, and, died unexpectedly. So I was like, oh, shit, what the hell am I going to do? And then I was looking, apparently, I didn't even know that Apple doesn't even service it because they consider it obsolete, even though it's I could still get updates on it, but it's considered obsolete to them, which is dumb. But it's like, well, I can't take it there, and I was like, well, I'm gonna take it to someone else. It's like, oh shit, I have and I'm stupid for doing this, I have adult videos on the desktop. So I'm like, oh my god, because I mean, so people are like, you're an idiot, Patrick, why would you just have it in the desktop? Well, I mean, I'm the only one who uses it, and I don't know, I should have put it in a folder, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot. And I mean, there's like a few of them, not like I had a lot, maybe like 4 or 5 of them I had downloaded, and then people were like, I'm sure people are going to say, that's another question, why are you downloading that stuff, the patch? You shouldn't be downloading it, that's awful, you're a horrible person, or I don't know, I'm probably not, but like, I'm sure people are like, why would you download it? That's the golden rule. You never download porn. Well, after the great purge of 2020, I download, only certain ones, not like everything, right? But like only certain ones I like. Because, especially after the purge, a lot of stuff was wiped out, and a lot of links and stuff, like I had, they don't work. So like, oh shit, you know what? I'm going to just start, if I really like it, I'll download it. And also, I'm frankly not the type of guy to spend my entire paycheck on OF, and because I mean, some of those videos are ridiculously expensive. Anyway, I'm even getting into that, but there are some of them that charge ridiculous amounts. So anyway, so I realized I had a few of those on there. It's like, well, crap, like they're gonna see it. They're gonna, as soon as they get on, like if they have to log on, they're gonna see it. And And I was like, crap, what do I do? And like I remember I was telling someone, I was at work, I was telling one of my clients about it, and he used to work at Apple. And he's like, oh, well, I could do it for you. And then at first I was like, oh, well, maybe. But then I was thinking, oh, crap, I don't want him to see. You know, I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, right? Like everyone has done that at some point, right? And it's really nothing to be ashamed of. But I'm just very self-conscious about it, and I'm very, you know, a private kind of person. I want people knowing, you know, what I'm doing or whatever. Not what I'm doing, but what I like. I don't know. Not that it's like super weird, but anyway. So I was like, crap, I can't have him do it. So I had to like literally make up something for him not to. Like, oh, well, you know, they said they're going to see me this day, and, you know, it's just quicker if we do it this way. Even though probably, frankly, it would have probably been a little cheaper. But I was like, no, just do it. So, alright, so I prepare mentally, you know, I even like look at other stories, similar stories online, and apparently it's a common thing, which makes sense. One thing I saw that was funny was just like, oh, well, it's kind of like a confessional, right? Like whatever, you know, is in there just stays there. And, you know, because I'm sure like those poor guys, they probably see tons of crap. Like, could you imagine like if someone fixed it and it was like full of like furry shit or something? Those poor guys. Those are the real heroes. The amount of stuff they have to see. But anyway, so I got it scheduled to fix the next day. And I was like hoping, it's like, oh man, hopefully it's just the battery, hopefully it's nothing else. And luckily it was just the battery that needed to be replaced. It's partly my fault because I got the notification for probably the last 2 years, but I never did it. And I was like, oh, I'll do it eventually, but, you know, I got to clear the computer, but, you know, of course, right when I need it done, the computer isn't clear and all my shit's on the desktop. So I take it to the shop. It's just like a, you know, like, it's not like Apple, this is like another shop I took it to. And I took it there, and I was like, okay, you know, like, we'll do this, and I'll just drop it off. From what I saw, it'll be a quick job. And so I go there, and he's like, all right, so write your name and your login information. And I almost, like, hesitated and said, like, do you need the login information? But, I mean, I didn't want to make it weirder than it already was, so I just, like, wrote it down. Luckily, I didn't have to be there. I just left. Oh my god, we're running out of time. So I wrote it down. I just left and was like, all right, out of sight, out of mind. You know, go distract yourself, and then, you know, go do it. And like during this time, like I just had like this pit in my stomach, like, and it's so weird, like, because obviously, like, you know, this is like a stranger, right? Like I'm never gonna see him again, but just like, I don't know, I just had like this icky feeling, like, oh my god, like I feel like such a dumbass too. And so like it wasn't too long. It was maybe like 30 minutes or so. And he calls me to come pick it up. So I was like, oh my gosh, we need to make this as quick as possible. Get in and get out. You know, no small talk or anything. You know, because I just pictured, like, as soon as I picked it up, that he would have, like, this shameful look on his face and, you know, like, wagging his finger and be like, oh my gosh, you're terrible, you know. Yeah, it was kind of like an older guy, too, so he knows the game. I think it would have been even more awkward if it was, like, a woman, so that would even be worse. So anyway, I go pick it up, and like we don't mention it at all. And you know, he has me test it out, turn it on. I turn it on, but I don't log in, and I think he knew why I didn't log in. But I just thought, okay, you know, it's working. Turn back on, and then I, you know, paid for it or whatever. And I go back home and I see that there's a few like PDFs. I had like a few PDFs on the desktop, like different things for work or whatever I was working on. I noticed that those were up. I was like, oh well, maybe I'm saved. Maybe, you know, maybe I had those up. And I was like, no, I didn't have those up. Like I was being real with myself. Like I didn't have those up. You know, I knew what I was doing before I went out. And I mean, not that I was on like any site or anything, but I think what he did, because you know he's probably seen stuff like that before, is like he covered up, you know, the certain area that had the stuff with a PDF. And I was like, okay, that's good. At least he's not, you know, he's not like, oh my gosh, you know. But I mean, obviously he had to have seen it, right? Because I had it right out in the open with thumbnails. You know, you can't misconstrue it. But yeah, I just felt awkward and weird for like the rest of the day. But I mean, he didn't say anything about it. He was just like, oh, you know, it's a quick fix. And I tried to just make his, you know, just like, oh, well, yeah, I heard, you know, I'm glad the battery didn't swell, which is really lucky. And he was even saying how lucky I was too that the battery hasn't, you know, swelled up, or, you know, that literally was only the battery was the problem. I had that computer probably since, you know, college. At least, you know, I don't have to get into computer. At least I get back to making videos. But yeah, lesson learned. If you are going to download that, don't put it in your, you know, don't have it open in your desktop. Have it in a folder, or be smarter than me. But I mean, I just thought, I was like, oh, I'm the only one who uses it, so it doesn't matter, you know. Especially if you have a Windows, because I mean, I've had no virus problems, but you know, I don't even know if that's a myth or not that Windows can have more viruses. But at least it wasn't a virus thing, because then he would have had to look through every single file. So yeah, so just, you know, be smart. Don't be an idiot like me. That's like the biggest noob mistake, and I made it. Oh my gosh. Yep, so that's my embarrassing story. Even like I was like, well, at least it'll make a funny story. Now we know the basic rule.
Thank you. Come again. No es facile. Way to ignore the speed limit. I am having so much fun. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people who like even go even further. They have like tons of it. Oh, I don't think I got the bonus, did I? I don't remember. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, but I would say that's probably the biggest problem with this game is that it's very, at this point, it stops being fun and it becomes more grindy. Like, it's like fun for like the first couple hours, but then like it's just, right now it's just like grinding. Like, I feel like I'm like, I have to do this, you know? Like, it becomes like a chore. But I don't know, maybe you're not supposed to play it like me, where you're trying to play it all at once for hours and try to grind. Like, probably play it a little bit at a time for a few days, but I really want to try and beat this game.
Get in the car, please. I have many places to go today. That is okay with me.
Oh man. So it's grinding. I got Mr. Plow too. That car's pretty good for like running into things, but some of the other cars are so slow.
Take a penny, leave a penny. That ride was adequate. Get in the car, please. I have many places to go today.
Can you ferry me to the Flying Dutchman? I like to watch the landlubbers chow down.
Plus, I get tired of hearing all those lines too. Yeah, I feel like definitely the Simpsons Hit and Run was a better game. I can't wait to play that one. That one's gonna be fun. Not that it's bad, but it's just, you definitely becomes repetitive, and you can see the kind of fault in that, with how grindy they made it.
Farewell, honored passenger.
That was 40 knots over the speed limit.
So I don't even think I beat it when I was a kid. I think I just gave up after a while, and I got bored with it and did something else. We're gonna finish it. Oh my god. I wonder what the record is for like the most amount of money earned. I think the closest I got was like 14,000. That's the highest I ever did.
I am having so much fun.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know this. I mean, I think it was probably a little old news at this point, but I didn't even know that The Simpsons now is not going to show Homer strangling Bart. Which, I mean, I guess they haven't for like the last few years, but like the newer ones, I guess they don't show it anymore. Like, of course, you know, Disney's going to censor it. I'm surprised they didn't make it like softer from, I don't know, I've heard the recent seasons of The Simpsons aren't as good as like the older ones, which is, you know, you could say that for anything nowadays. Most of it's not as good. I would say the only like new show I like is like the Cobra Kai show. Like one of the few ones where like they brought something back from the past, but like they still respected the source material but added new things too. Everything else just a little, like even like the Marvels. I heard the horror story with that, and they have like a singing number. It's like, what the hell's going on? First you have She-Hulk twerking, and then you have a dance number. Like, what the hell?
Get ready for the ride of your life. Take a penny, leave a penny.
I've had enough of those kids.
Thank you for the adequate ride. Not too fast, not too slow, just right.
The meter has been running since I saw you. Here we go. Now I must hurry to the next customer.
You sure drive better than Seymour.
The meter has been running since I saw you.
Aztec Theater, please. I don't remember why.
That is okay with me.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is taking too long.
Shut up, Mole Man.
Another satisfied customer.
That was the best ride I ever had.
I am having so... It looks like the end of the road for
Oh boy. 13,000, that was the highest I had. Alright, well, I'll get back to you when I unlock another vehicle.
Hey, your rating is
Insane.
Alright, I think we have enough to finally unlock something else. So one more vehicle.
Let the fools have their automobiles, I say.
Should I take the bus? I think I'd rather have the bus. Well, the bus would probably be slow as shit. We'll do the tractor. I don't know if I'll use. I might use it one time, but
Get ready for some big Willie style.
Dearly.
this tractor's gonna be so slow.
Make way for Willie. I got you. Can you take me to church? I think I did something last night I need to confess, but I don't remember what it was. Sorry,
Yeah, it is pretty slow.
Willie's
The only good thing is that I think it might be similar to like Mr. Plow or Barney's car, where it's like you could hit more shit and not like be stopped as quickly. But I think it's gonna be still slow.
Get out. I'm late to see the Proclaimers. Thanks, little buddy. You're the best. Hurry up while I'm young.
Yeah, this sucks. I hate the handling on this.
Get in, you buff-taking, underpants wearing lily hugger.
City Hall, please.
Don't worry. Willie's got you now, the stink. Willie's been cleaning out the puke bucket.
What? I'm out of here. Please don't tell my manager.
I did not cry when they hung my father for stealing a pig, but I'll cry.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I probably won't be using him.
Can you take me to the singing sirloin?
All right, then.
I think I hurt my neck.
I don't know how I managed to get stuck like this. What the hell? Somehow ended up horizontally.
Kill me.
Alright, should it be enough to go up to the next level?
Hey, your rating is...
Speed freak.
I love how I have all the records now. So much I've been grinding on this, man. Aw, man.
Come on, while we're young.
I was hoping that would be done, but it's a million. I guess we could try this goal, but I really don't think it'll be that good, but we'll try it. Oh my gosh, another 100,000. Or 93,000, technically. I have to get. Oh, this grind. See how Otto does with the bus. Like I said, I don't think it'll be that good, but what they should do is make it so you pick up multiple people and then drop them off, but it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, every day you ride the bus. Please take me to my store. I hope that shoplifters did not steal too many squishies. No problemo.
It's weird that the bus doesn't have the top. Seems more like a tour thing, like than an actual like bus, like a school bus. Like those tour things you see in like LA or other cities.
Hey, got to go to Skinner's. He's making me hose off his mother.
You got it, dude. satisfied customer.
That was the best trip I ever had.
Sorry about that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bus. I mean, it's not as slow as I thought it would be, but still. Alright, let's grind and I'll get back to you when we're closer to 1,000,000.
That was fat.
Get in the car, please. I have many places to go today.
Ugh, I've had enough of those kids.
That is okay with me.
Alright, I think I should be getting close to the amount I need. It's around 10,000 I think I needed.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
Oh, looks like we're finally gonna do it. Holy shit, man. It took forever.
Hello there, Krusty. I do not have dirty
Like,
magazines.
total of grinding, I'd probably say like 6 or 7 hours.
On the ornography page. Do you know where a guy could get a nice
Oh, what the hell? I thought I dropped him off.
I am having so much fun.
Take me somewhere happy.
Get ready for the ride of your life.
Oh, what the hell? This...
Your misfortune is most entertaining.
stupid sign. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it now. And I failed the objective.
Goodbye, loser.
Get in the car, please. I have many places to go today.
Can you take me to Mo's house?
Get him, Smithers.
Get ready for the ride of your life.
Just
What the hell the way burns?
Thank you. Come again.
Whoa, I don't feel so good.
Alto! The meter has been running since I saw you. No es facile. Here we go. Más rápido, por favor. Farewell.
Oh, I'm surprised I got fast there.
Ustedes un chofer muy bueno. Mil gracias. Get in the car, please. I have many places to go today.
I want to go to the box factory. Yay, boxes!
Get him, Smithers.
That is okay with me.
What's the meaning of this?
Alright, I'm just gonna let the time run out because we already beat it.
Now I must hurry to the next
Oh,
customer.
man.
You're the best
Just chill here.
ever.
I don't care if you need to go somewhere. I'm just gonna play here. Or sit here.
I feel like an untouchable.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy the grind is over. Hopefully the ending's at least somewhat worth it, but I highly doubt it. We'll see the payoff.
Hey, your rating is...
Speed freak.
$1,000,000. Congratulations, you won the
I've had
game.
it with you people complaining about my scary, glowing buses. I haven't seen a display of civil disobedience this contemptible since the Summer of Love. You want the transit system back? Then take it. But don't think for a moment that you've seen the last of Monty Burns.
That's it. That's it.
This game has become tiresome. Insert the alternate game disc.
Oh, let's see, aliens play. I will agree, it did become tiresome towards the end.
Worst video game ever.
I wouldn't say the worst, but hit and run is better.
Producer ever.
Oh, that's funny. I've always wanted to do that too, like draw myself in like how I would look in The Simpsons.
That
Can I talk, please, or are you gonna keep going?
I'm not going to dignify that with a
He's still
comment.
gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna talk over him. So, oh, Danny Elfman wrote The Simpsons. I didn't even realize that. Oh my God, Danny Elfman. He's like one of the best composers. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What do I think about it? I think that it's fun. We'll just skip all these. He's just gonna keep going. Oh my God.
Warp speed. Can you hurry up? Worst. I think you could have avoided worst video game.
Worst. And then I'm assuming you could probably play as You can't play as Burns? Why not? I thought you could. Whatever. Anyway, so I mean, I think it's fun for the first little bit, you know, playing as different characters and experimenting. Like especially like once you beat the levels and you have these mission modes too, which help. But I just feel like after you've done all the mission modes, and I mean, probably I could have mixed it better, like doing some road rage and mission modes, like split it, but instead of just like doing everything, so I was just stuck with a road rage mode. It gets pretty repetitive and frankly a little bit boring after a while. Like you just hear the same lines over and over. I mean, the million mark is just so high. Like they should have made it like 50,000 instead of 100,000. But I mean, I guess they wanted you to play a little longer. But I mean, personally, I just don't like grinding like that in games. It just gets boring and a little bit tiresome afterwards. But I mean, it's still fun, but probably in small doses. Like you probably don't want to like sit here and play it for like 3 hours straight grinding, because then it'll be pretty damn boring. I just did it just to beat it because I wanted to beat it. But yeah, I mean, not too bad, not the worst thing ever. But I definitely say that there are Simpsons games down the line that are much better than this game. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy the funny story, and as a lesson to us all, you know, don't store your videos on the desktop, otherwise you might be caught with your pants down. And that was a pun intended. But anyway, hope you enjoy and hope to see you next time. Thank you.